You know, those days where you go from one thing to the next, and by 3 p.m., you haven't even sat down? You've moved, responded, cleaned, answered, driven, worked, problem solved, but you haven't breathed. That's what happens when there's no margin. And margin isn't a luxury, it's a mental health strategy. In this episode, I want to introduce a small but powerful shift, the 5 minute margin habit. It's a simple way to insert breathing room into your day, even if your schedule feels full. It doesn't require waking up earlier, it doesn't slow you down, and it might just protect your peace more than anything else you do today. Let's talk about it. The problem: stacked days leave no space to think. Most working parents live in stacked days. 7:30 school drop off. 8 work meeting. 9 emails. 10 conference call. 11 kid needs something. 12 o'clock lunch, maybe. 1 o'clock chores, errands, planning dinner. It never stops. And when there's no space between tasks, your brain never gets a chance to reset. That's when the snapping happens. That's when burnout shows up. That's when you forget why you walked into the room. It's not because you're broken. It's because your brain was never built to run back to back without a break. The fix: build micro margin. The 5 minute margin habit is simple. After any major task, pause for 5 minutes before jumping into the next one. That's it. You're not wasting time. You're protecting your ability to show up with clarity and calm. It can happen after a meeting, after school pickup, after a cleanup sprint, before dinner, before you re enter mom mode at night. What do you do in that 5 minutes? This isn't about scrolling, this is a recovery space. Try any of these. Stretch, lay on the floor, sit outside, sip water, do nothing, write 3 words in a journal, close your eyes and exhale. What you do doesn't matter. What matters is that you pause before pivoting. Educator. Insight: the importance of transition time. As an educator, I've studied how transitions affect performance in kids and adults. One of the biggest insights: the space between tasks is just as important as the tasks themselves. In classrooms, we build in brain breaks. In therapy, we allow recovery windows. In productivity science, we call this task switching recovery. But in parenting, we often skip the margin and then wonder why we feel depleted all the time. This habit fixes that without needing a 2 hour spa day. Want more margin building habits? Inside my Time Mastery for Working Parents course, we don't just talk about time management, we talk about energy management, because your time isn't your only resource. Your focus, your mood, your mental clarity, your peace, all of those matter too. The course is 12 weeks, self paced, just 10 minutes a day, designed for busy, real life parents. And yes, your workplace may reimburse you. I include a ready to send form inside. You can learn more at your takeaway today. Try it once today. Finish a task. Set a 5 minute timer. Breathe, stretch, reset, then move on. This tiny pause tells your brain you're not just a machine. You get space. You get care. Margin matters. Even 5 minutes at a time. You've got this.